we have a new phone. No. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tia, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we have a new phone. So this is the Gold 16 Pro. I do not like Pro Max phones. They're too big. I don't like them. This is the 16 Pro, the new iPhone 16 Pro in Desert Titanium. I have 128 gigabyte. I had a purple iPhone 14 Pro. This is my iPhone 14 Pro in purple. Like I said, it's 128 gigabytes. And this is the phone that I'll be trading in for my new baby. And I'm very excited. So I want to go ahead and show y'all like the accessories and stuff that I have before we get started with the unboxing. I have a new fast charger. So this is the one that has like that braided type of rope, I guess that you would say it comes with, instead of like the regular one that normally breaks after a while. I had a fast charger, but I'm just switching over to the new version. I have these camera protectors. So it's kind of like these that I have on my purple phone, but instead it's gold, so it'll match better with the Desert Titanium color that I have now. I have these glass screen protectors, so you know you need a protector on your phone because I do not play. These phones are too expensive to not have a screen protector on. So yes, I have the screen protectors, and I got these off Amazon. Lele brought me this phone case. So this is my first ever Apple phone case. I do not normally buy Apple phone cases, but Lele bought this for me, and it's in that new like fuchsia pink color. So I don't know if I'm gonna put this one on because I have two cases that I got. This is the second phone case that I got. It's literally the same phone case that I already had for my purple phone. It's just it does not have the camera thing on the 14 one. And this one does, so let me show y'all. Yeah, this one, if you can look at it closely, it has that new camera button cutout, and the one from my 14 does not have that. So yeah, that is one of the differences between these phones. Tried the little setting on Lele's phone. It's gonna take some getting used to, but yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. Be sure to have everything linked down below, where I got it from. Some stuff came from Amazon, some stuff came from Apple, and then like for example, this charger, it came from Best Buy. So like I said, I'll be sure to link everything down below if you're looking to purchase. But now let's go ahead and get into the unboxing portion of this video. So now I am activating my new phone and everything's getting transferred from the old phone. So far, I think it's really pretty. I do like the gold color. I had a gold phone before. If you watched my last unboxing video, I had a 12 Pro in gold. So I like the Desert Titanium because I feel like it looks a little bit better with phone cases, because my purple phone was pretty dark. So like you could see my phone cases, but I feel like they'll pop more with the lighter phone.
This must be with heavens like this. Got to be more, got to be more. Sick of this head of mine. Intrusive thoughts that paralyze. No fun is not, cause sabotage this. Got to be more, been here before. Life's better on Saturn. Got to break this pattern. Floating away. Find something worth saving. It's all
Alright y'all, I'm finally back. That took longer than expected. I set up my phone for the most part. Screen protector on, I put the camera lens covers on. Now I have to decide which phone case I want to use. Pretty fuchsia colored phone case, which is supposed to be like a soft shell. It feels a little bit hard to me. I don't know if it's because of the case. Oh, actually, I mean, it feels a little bit hard. It's not as hard as my Moss Nova cases are that I get from Amazon. I'm just gonna show y'all how each case looks on the phone, and then I'll decide, you know, which one I want to put on the phone for right now. This is my first time ever having an Apple case, like I said. So let me clean off my screen. And I'm gonna try the fuchsia color one first. Just fine. Oh, this is, I believe it does like that little MagSafe thing, because you know these have the MagSafe feature on those, and these do as well. Sometimes they're not as strong as they normally are, but for most part the MagSafe works pretty good for both. This is how it looks with the pink case on it. And now we're gonna try it with my Moss Nova case that we got from Amazon, which is literally the same case that I already had on my 14 Pro. And this one is definitely more hard shell and sturdy. So if you drop this, it's gonna protect your phone. So this is how it looks on my new phone, on my 16 Pro. Pretty. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I guess I could always just like rotate my cases, but y'all know I keep my cases on my phone for a long time. But I think for right now, I'm gonna keep this one on because I just like the way it looks better. Like it makes my phone in general pop more. As you can see, this is my 14 Pro and this is my 16 Pro. I try to show y'all there is a slight difference in the size of the phones. 16s are bigger than the 14s. So if you go through like your Photos app, it'll show you what's new on Photos. So it's a new design, new collection, it's fully customizable. I actually don't like the way this setup is, so I'm gonna have to go through and change it. I believe you can customize, you edit, and then you customize. So you can make them tinted. Ooh, that's actually kind of pretty. It's very moody. So I think I'm gonna keep it like that for right now. It basically changes the way your apps look. So it kind of goes with my like whole background picture, like my aesthetic for right now. So as you can see, the apps look completely different on the two phones. I haven't updated the 14 because I just didn't see the point. I was getting a new phone. So I was like, I'll just wait for the update on the new one so I can actually compare the two for y'all. So like on this one, if you click that, you see how it makes you, like you can make edits, but it's not like how this one is. It's completely different. Like all the apps are just the regular colors versus what you can customize it to. Real quick, I wanted to show y'all the different colors. So my wife has white and I have desert titanium. These are how they look. These are the differences. I hope it's focusing on the phones and not me. But these are the differences between the white and the desert titanium. And she doesn't have lens covers on, I do. So I feel like it just enhances the phone a little bit and brings out that gold. That's why I really wanted it. Go over the camera settings on this phone. So you press this button, it brings up the camera. It's of course focusing on me. You have a new or zoom out option, which is 0.5. So it's supposed to zoom out a lot, as y'all can see. All my crap on my desk. So this is supposed to help with making the pictures wider, which as you can see, it covers a lot. And on the side, you can zoom in or zoom out. I'm still learning how to use it, y'all, so bear with me. Then that's how you take pictures. You just press it once. If you do that, it'll take you back to where you can touch it with your finger. So they have, this is new, which are the undertones. So you can play with that. That's if you want the live videos or the live like video type photo, where if you hold it down, it's like a video instead of just like a regular picture. So it helps with the 0.5 wide angle lens, which I'm going to love that. You got cinematic mode, which is 1, 2. Got slow-mo, which you can actually change your slow-mo. Now you can start a video. You can pause it. If you make TikToks, this is a big deal. You can pause it and then you can start playing your video again. Y'all, that is gonna cut down so much time with TikToks and editing and split. Like, it's gonna help a lot. Got pen, which I never use. And you can also change up the speeds for your slow-mo videos, which I don't use slow-mo, but just the fact that you have the option to, pretty big deal, especially when you make like content and stuff like that. You guys, so I've had the iPhone 16 Pro for a week now, and I wanted to do like a detailed review. I didn't want to just do a review when I first got the phone. I wanted to make sure that I actually spent time with the phone, went over like the new techie things that are supposed to be with the phone, just so I can give like a detailed review. So I did make a list of pros and cons that I do have for the phone. Okay, so number one on the list would be battery life. I love the battery life, which I always do when you get a new phone. It's always good at first, but I'm excited to see how the new battery life works, since it was like a talking point for the iPhone 16s. I'm excited to see how the battery life lasts over time versus how the other phones did. I know my 14 Pro, I believed I didn't hit battery life of, I would think it was 90% until like 3-4 months of having the phone. So that's normally about how my battery health acts or works after a certain point in time. But so far, the phone has lasted me all day. I know for sure I leave around 7:30 to get to work, and I get home around 5:30, and my battery life lasts the whole day. I don't have to charge it because it's literally gonna last me. And I may be on like 50 or 40% by the time I get home. And sometimes I don't charge my phone as soon as I get home. I probably won't charge it until that night, and it still lasts. Battery life has been doing really, really good. Two, for me, is gonna be the camera quality. I love the camera quality. I will say the pictures do come out a little bit grainy sometimes, but I think I just need to work with the settings on my camera, because I normally don't do that on my phone. I just have it on 4K 60 frames per second, and the quality is really good. I think I'm gonna have to work with the settings a little bit when it comes to pictures. Of the wide angle lens, how we have the 0.5 wide angle lens now, because it helps you get that wider look and like that quality that you need, especially for like TikToks, making sure that you can get a lot within the frame of your pictures or your videos. I think that was a really good thing to add on, because sometimes it's easier just to click a button, go to the camera settings app, and get to what you need to get your content in. I also do like the fact that you're able to pause videos. So like you can record a video, pause it, come back to it, and resume, instead of having to take multiple clips when it comes to the camera. I just feel like that'll save you more editing time when it comes to editing your videos, especially if you record TikToks a lot on your phone. I feel like it'll cut down that record time. Or like if you do like clean with me, ASMR videos, like stuff like that, I feel like it'll help you be more efficient with your recording and your editing, with being able to post your content a lot quicker. I feel like it'll just help with that cut down time when it comes to editing, which we all need cut down time when it comes to editing, okay? Number 3 for me would be being able to customize your phone, as far as like customizing your apps. You have your phone set up. I'm not one to like really set up my phone. I think that's something that I'm gonna work on, is like actually like customizing my phone to make it look aesthetically pleasing. I think that'll be a lot better for me. I'm not sure what this screen is called, but I do like the fact that you can now customize this. Mine just looks like this right now, but I think I'm gonna go back and customize. It'll be overstimulating for me, so I'm gonna go back and edit it a lot better. I just haven't done it yet. One con for me would be the type of phone case you have on. Like I have this hard shell case on, so I feel like it's not as annoying. But with the Apple cases, I feel like it's so much easier for you to accidentally press the camera button and mess with the settings and be pressing it, so you're taking a whole bunch of pictures and then that fills up your storage. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. So I think for now I am gonna keep like the hard shell cases on my phone, because I feel like it's way easier for me to not accidentally press that camera button and go to the camera when I'm not trying to go to it, versus I can just press it when I'm ready to use it, and then I don't have to worry about my settings being messed up or anything. Camera button is taking a while to adjust to. I think I just need to watch some more videos on it, so that way I can know how to work it properly, and then I'll be good to go. But I don't know about the soft cases for right now, like those silicone cases. I don't know how I feel about those on my phone because I feel like I'm more prone to press on the button versus having a hard shell case and not pressing the button until I'm ready to press it. So another con for me would be the action button. The action button. So I will say, coming from a 14 Pro, we didn't have the action button. We had the bezel, I think that's what it's called, where you could press it up for loud and then down for silent. This button is taking a lot to get used to because I'm just not used to it. Sometimes I mistake it for my like screenshot button instead of like the action button where you can customize it to where it can do different things. It doesn't necessarily have to silence your phone. It could be used for different purposes. I just haven't played with it yet. So it's gonna take a lot of getting used to because sometimes I do mistake it for a volume button. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's one of those things I just don't know how I feel about it. It'll just take some getting used to, but it is a con for me right now because I'm still learning the phone. But if you're coming from like a 15 or a 15 Pro and you're used to the action button, it may not make a difference for you. It's just taking a little bit of time for me to get used to because I'm not used to it. Third con for me with the iPhone 16 Pro, it's gonna be the brightness button. So for me, as you can see, the brightness is all the way down. It's very dark. I'm normally a person who would usually have their brightness about right here. And on my 14 Pro, I just felt like it wasn't as dark for me. I just feel like this is insanely dark. Like, you can barely see it. And if you can barely see it, I can barely see it. So I feel like I have to have my phone about right here when it comes to having the brightness up to be able to actually see something. So I don't know if they like changed the settings a little bit with the display and the brightness or what, but for me it just feels like I have to have my phone up super bright in order for me to be able to see anything, and I didn't have to do that on my 14 Pro. So like I said, it's one of those things that it's just taking me a minute to get adjusted to, and I wonder how that's gonna affect the battery life on my phone because I normally don't have my phone so bright. So like I said, I don't know. It may be one of those things where I just have to like work with it and get used to it. It may just be a thing where it needs to adjust to my eyes. I'm not sure. But I will say you do have to have your phone up brighter in order to be able to see your screen on these phones versus like a 14 Pro, a 13 Pro. I'm not too sure about 15 Pro because I didn't have one of those. But I can say coming from a 14 Pro, you definitely have to have your phone brighter. Overall, I am enjoying my phone. I feel like I did make a good decision as far as upgrading. And like most of my cons are things that I just have to get adjusted to, have to do more research on, and I feel like it'll be fine. So far, I really am enjoying my phone. I do love my purchase, and I'm excited to see all of the things that I can do with this phone, all the content that I can create. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.